in DotNetNuke. We're going to assume that you're logged into your website and have a blog set up already. In this case, we're on Spring Lake Yacht Club's website. We'll go to the Soggy Bottom blogs. You'll, if there's a control panel maximized at the top of the page like this, just click the minimize arrow here in the upper right and get rid of that. Make sure you're in edit mode. You'll want to go to add blog entry. Click on that. Enter the title of your entry. Testing the blog. For a summary, this is kind of a one-paragraph summary of your blog entry that gets shown in the listings of blog entries, so it can give people a synopsis of what your entry is about. It's optional. This will be created for you from your blog entry. If you enter nothing, let's just enter some stuff here. Test of the blog and some stuff like that. Okay, and then your blog entry. You'll notice it's a lot like Word. You've got bold, italic, underline, strike through, left alignment, center, right, justified. Typical stuff. Bullet list, numbered list, increase indent, decrease indent, all that kind of stuff is in here. You'll want to avoid trying to change fonts. Those typically are controlled by the skin of the website anyway, so they're overridden. But you do have headings, and those are useful to draw attention to something within the text, and the bullet list and stuff too. You can see insert a horizontal rule, which is a horizontal line across the page. Let's just quick enter some text here. So, let's do a horizontal rule. There we go. Let's say you want to put some pictures in this. Text is great, but you want to upload pictures. You can click anywhere in your text and click on the image manager icon. For our blog, bloggers only have access to the blog photos folder on the web server to upload photos to. And you can see we already have some photos in here. You can use a photo that's already in, or say you want to upload something. You select your folder you want it to go in, click on upload. It's important to note that photos should be sized appropriately for the web. There's a great website called picresize.com, PICRESIZE.com. Pick resize. You upload your photo to that. You can tell it what dimensions you want the photo to be resized to. It resizes it, downloads it back to your computer. For web, I would recommend for the blog no more than 500 pixels wide. So on Pick Resize, tell it 500 wide, and it will automatically choose the right height so that it will keep the photo proportional. So after you've resized the photos using a service like that, or Photoshop, or anything else you have that can resize photos, you'll click on the upload and click select. Then you'll go to your web's directory structure on your computer. You can see I've got some photos for website. These have not been resized though. You can see they're 5.2 megabytes or thereabouts, about 5 megabytes in size, and that's a lot bigger than we want on a web page. If you do put a photo like that on a web page, it causes really slow page loads, and people will leave your blog before even reading it. So for demo purposes, I'm going to use a photo that it's not a photo, it's a logo, but it works for this purpose that I know is relatively small. Click on Open. You can see it shows up there. Click on Upload. There, it gets uploaded to the site. Click on the little Properties tab here. If you do want to resize it, this is 461 pixels wide. That's way too big. Let's go 250. And border color, you can choose border width. Alt text is important. You want to tell the search engine what it is. SLJSA logo. You can put a long description in for the search engine if you want. Image alignment is important. We want this to be float on the right side of the page, to the right of all of our text. And then a margin, insert space around the image so the text flows around it. We'll say 5 pixels on top, 0 to the right because it's floating on the right, 5 on the bottom, and let's do 25 on the left. Insert, and there you can see it put the photo in here. There is 25 pixels between the end of this horizontal rule and the left edge of that picture file. Tags are important for any blog entry. Let's say this is C-Scow. Enter words that are descriptive of what your blog entry is about. And in our particular blog, we have a tag cloud, so people can just click on a word that interests them and see all the blog entries that have that tag associated with it. We want to allow users to comment. And let's save and publish. Bam. So you can see here's our blog entry. This is our summary that we wrote. And you can either click on testing the blog or read more to see the whole blog entry with the photo in it. So I hope that makes sense. And I will put together another tutorial on how to use pickresize.com. Thanks for watching.